All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back to the charts for the week coming up. And let's see what's going on. But I will say this, the markets have been choppy, sloppy, and hot mess over the last couple of weeks. There's been a lot of transition going on in the news and in the global markets, to be honest with you guys. So there's a lot of uncertainty still going on, just chaos, chaos, good and bad, but whatever, we'll see. But it happens maybe once a year. You have a, choppy, but we'll see what happens this week. Let's go. All right, AUD is sitting at a very, very strong retested support level. If this level holds right here, then, it create a big buying opportunity. But me personally, I think it's going to break through this support level possibly and retest down to this level here, to the green zone. See that over here? So if it comes down to the green zone, then I'm all on it. But in the beginning of the week, always remember you're looking for not trend trades. I'm sorry, not for reversal trades, but for trend trades. And since the trend is heading down, if it stays and consolidates here and can hang here for a few days and show that this is the support level it's respecting, then okay, away we go. If not, I'm still looking for it to hit into this zone right here before looking for a buy opportunity. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Hot mess, just all over the place. So, you're going to have seasons like that because the market is uncertain. Okay, so nothing wrong with it. It's just that's the way it is sometimes. Right here, I'm still waiting for this one to come down and retest into this zone right here. Once it touches into the green zone and wicks into it, then possibly I'll be a buyer. Right now, I'm not anxious, and this is AUD CAD. So I'm still looking for it to, it could respect this trend line here, but I'm just sitting and waiting. I'm going to be in wait mode until I see whether it's going to respect the trend lines or whether it's going to respect the zones. Oftentimes it'll do both, which you see right here, created that triple top. So therefore it's respecting the trend line to my Captain America stars. And here's the zone. Right here we have one or the other. They're not together, so we have to see which one is going to respect. Here's the main trend line right here. So, in fact, let me do this. I'm going to go to my indicator, Sexy Analyst, and I'm going to turn off the inner trend line. Okay, so it's not so confusing. Okay, and there we go. All right, and anytime I make a change, watch this. Make a change, and I'll save this as old view. All right, so I got old view right there, and I click there. Yes, I want to override it and make that change. All right, so now we can see it a little bit better, less noise. So as you can see right here, this is what I'm talking about. If it comes into this range right here, then yes, I'll be looking for a buy opportunity, okay, down to this range right here. So if it comes down further and touches down here, yeah, I'll be looking to buy. Otherwise, I'm leaving it alone. All right, nothing there. So this one is sitting, it's been sitting in this range for quite some time. So we'll see. Not a big fan of it, but we'll see. Most of these I'm expecting to see this with this. No. Absolutely no. Absolutely no. Oh, that's funny. No, X to the no. We ain't touching you, fool. You lost your mind. Heck no. All right. So this one here, it'd be nice if this one can push up higher and come into this zone up here and retest this level. That'd be real cool. Right there. So go ahead and push your behind on up. Push. Euro NZD. Push higher. Come on up, touch that level right there, and you will be good. By the way, don't forget, guys, in about a week, I will be having everything finalized. There was just one more thing that I was trying to finish up for you guys for the Easy MT5 members so that you can release, so we can release the next batch of trading systems for you, which will be about 3 of them to 4. They'll be in your office. So I'm going to schedule a meeting where we can all hop on a Zoom and, see everything together. And go from there. But I would like stuff to be done right, and so we test as much as possible. If we find any hiccups, then we will hold off on release date, because I want things to be right rather than just giving you guys stuff just for the sake of saying we gave you something, right? So that's what we are doing, okay? So this one would be nice if it comes up into this zone. I prefer to be a zone trader on the 4-hour time frame and the daily, just trading in zones. See, when it hits zones that I can see has been retested, that would be great. So if it pushes to this level up here, that would be a great zone to play in, okay? This one I believe is going to retest back up to the top. This is GBP CAD. I've been having my eye on it, but it's been real choppy, as you can see, just a chop fest. So if you've been finding yourself having a difficult time, which, you know, normally we knock things way out the park, but everybody's having a tough time right now because of this chop fest, okay? So it's not just you. All right, nothing there. So this one is close to the zone that I wanted. I actually took a trade on this one and didn't work out, but, you know, and that's going to happen. But as you can see, if I shrink this, it's right there, just right there. But I think this week it'll be ready and prepped. So I got my eye on GBP NZD because it's right up in that zone. It's touching right there. I had a trade. It was a nice setup, and then some news or something came out and caused it to hop up higher. But again, it's right up in that retest zone that I'm looking for, which is this level right here. And I'll put a little trend line right there so you guys can see it. And if I skip to my due, there you go. See, it's right there, right in that level. So I think I just got in a little bit too early, but we'll see this week, okay? Check it on the daily. You can see the same thing on the daily. So it's right in my zone that I like, but I think I just got in a little bit too early. Something happened. Like you can see right here, there was a wick where, you know, they wicked, you know, so that's a news event. Nothing you can do about that. But I got my eye on GBP NZD. And this one, I believe, it's got a slant pattern on it. I would not be a seller on this one. I will be a buyer once it breaks out and comes back up and retests this level. Okay, that's a clear one right there. Not a fan. Plus, it's on the uptrend, so you got this little slant, breakthrough, pop up, retest at least to this level right here. And I'll mark that off for you. See that? That's the level. Retest right there. Yep. Either way goes, buy. I would not be a seller on this one. Not saying it can't drop, but I'll be a buyer rather than a seller if it was me. All right, so right here we have support. So this one, it showed support, came down, came up. So this is just one to keep on the radar. Nothing that I will. Oh, good God Almighty. Sorry, guys. Nothing that I would be actually interested in at the moment. This one I would not be a buyer. I see it sitting on this support, but I'm expecting it to come down. You can see over in this corner here, this level right here. So since again, it's not just about market structure, it's also about the market timing, because during the beginning of the week, the markets tend to always follow the trend. So if that thing is going to sit here, I'm expecting to come down further and possibly retest, and this is NZD/JPY, down at least to this level. So it may sit here and stall out and bounce up. It possibly can, you know, it's sitting on a strong level, but I would feel more secure if it came all the way down into my buy zone down here. And if it did, then I'll feel a lot more comfortable being a buyer. Okay, see how this one just, it broke through support and came down into the buyer zone. I still wouldn't buy yet, but just showing you an example. Okay, this one, same thing. I'm not looking to buy, still sell. Same thing with this one. I'm not looking to buy yet. Now the strong sell zone is over here. Let's scroll back, and there it is. So here's what level I'm looking at right there. If you can get to that level, then possibly you got my attention. Okay, because they keep breaking through levels and dropping. And now that I see consolidation on this level, that's a sure sign to me that this thing is probably going to drop down further. And once it drops down through there, it may create a head and shoulders pattern or whatever. So you got your consolidation, drop through, create a head, come back up, consolidate, and then go up. Either way it goes, I'm looking for sales only. On this one, nothing. I don't see anything important. Nothing at all. Okay. USD CAD. Now, USD CAD has softened up on the 4-hour, and we got a 4-hour sell arrow as well. Going down to the 30. Again, I think this is going to push back up higher first. So I would be a buyer for a retest back up first before considering a sell. So I think this one is going to push back up because, again, the trend is heading upwards. So, of course, it'll probably head up first. Okay. USD, JPY, nothing attractive there. And gold, we hit a nice banger last week on gold on this one. That was such a nice trade. Huge win on that one. Okay, so we'll keep our eye on this one. All right, so that's about it. Let me show you guys something for those who's interested. So we have Easy MT5, and again, we have more trading systems that's going to be coming out very soon. Trend Beast is one of them, which we had promised. We also have a couple of others that will be coming out very, very soon. And let me refresh this, see if it shows. They're not there yet, so I'm just showing you what's going to be coming. So Trend Beast, and then you have the Misdirector, you have the Daily Dashboard, which is going to be a banger. You also have an update on the Parallel Universe coming out. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 of them coming out by the end of the week, okay? And then for those who want to be copied on our trades, just go to supereasycopycat.com. I'm sorry, easymt5.com if you want all access to all these trading systems and more. Because again, as a member, you pay one price a month, but as we're creating the systems, we just drop them in here, and they're free to use. You know, well, not free to use, but they're part of your membership. Some are for the MT5, and some are for the for TradingView. Like this is for TradingView. This is for MT5. Okay, and I need to label those so you guys know. This is an MT5. Okay, so there we go. If you want to be copied on our trades, of course, you have supereasycopycat.com. And then you also have, if you want to be in a live trading session with Miss Jenny, which they are just on fire. It's ridiculous how many points they make per week. And you get a free indicator. You'll see a sample of the free indicator right here that you can use. But man, they just are on fire. So that's Futrix.com, Futtrix.com. And if you want my trade alerts for the Asian session, which I send them into a private Telegram channel, then you want to sign up for the Asian session. Okay? All right. That's that. Enjoy the day.